don't usually go on Tuesday nights, but little bit of a, issue, so I thought, let's go. Yeah, I know that I've said Tuesdays are canceled, but you never know, you know. So, I mean, I know you guys aren't expecting me here tonight, but I will be on here though to see if any of you are going to check. I don't know if any of you are coming, but I mean, all those times, yeah, I mean, you never know if something special is going to come up or if something out of the blue's coming up. Hi Tim, going pretty good. I was supposed to work tonight, but they said labor was high, so the manager asked me not to work tonight. So I am here with you guys instead. She said labor was high, and since I was not scheduled for tonight, to please not clock in. So I am here with you guys instead. Yep, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So therefore, I am here with you guys right now. Oh, well, they say sometimes that they say that when labor is high, sometimes they've got to send people home early. I mean, they usually say, that they don't want to, but sometimes when labor is high, they've got no choice. I mean, I did work a little bit on Saturday, so I guess that can make up for it a little bit. And besides, I was talking to the managers and they said that the general manager was on them for, labor. Um so I said, since I'm not the one working tonight, I have to be the sorry sap that says, sorry, can't work tonight, labor's too high. Minimum wage in the USA, I think minimum wage in the USA is maybe like 7.25. I think that's like 7.25 or something. It could be higher, but I think last time I heard it was probably like 7.25. Yeah, some politicians here in Washington are, want to raise the minimum wage, but they don't. But what they don't see is that raising the minimum wage would just shorten workers' hours. Oh, see, the managers here, they can take a vacation if they want to, but it's mostly only a week's worth vacation. They only get like a week's worth vacation, and then it's back to work for them. Yeah. Yep, not 4 weeks, just 1 week. 2580 that there Man, I like to work there. I mean that would be more than double of what I'm getting right now. Now putting a now they're also putting a new McDonald's here in town in my town as well. It's going to be like a little bit of a little bit like going out of town or leaving the city limits, but you're still technically in the city limits here. So what it would be is that this one, I I heard this McDonald's, they're starting the new workers out on 13 to $14 a um, starting minimum wage, starting wage for them. They start them out on $13 to $14. Hey, Halfwit, good day to you. Well, they won't let you work holidays here. They say if you work Thanksgiving or Christmas, you got to have a bonus and you got to be paid a bonus, and they don't want to pay bonuses, so they just close those days. Every other day they're here though. Hello, Cheryl. It's good to see you. It has been a while. Yeah, we don't get double time. We would just I mean they just call it overtime. Hey, Jonathan. Well, 7:25. 7:25. But I know you guys didn't expect to see me on here, but they said that labor was high, so since I was not on the clock, to please not clock in tonight. So I'm get to spend it with you guys tonight. Good evening, Lois. How are you doing, Lois? I probably pass. I probably pass sarcastic. Well, as late as we can go. I said that my phone was not charged up to 90 90, or it wasn't charged all the way to 100%. It got to like 97% when I left, and now it's like at 95 with us not even being 10 minutes in. So I guess just however long the phone will let us last. I mean, I said, this would likely, this would hopefully make up for Saturday not being able to stream on Saturday. Oh, your Dutch girl, the Dutch girl, getting any close with her? Hello, my sweet Cheryl. Think everybody's doing pretty good, Louis. Hope you're doing good yourself. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see that. No, I did not. I have not had a haircut. I was going to get one around Christmas time, and then they were closed until the first full week of the new year. And we didn't get one, last week, and we didn't get one this week. I think what we're going to try to do is that we're going to try to wait maybe until Monday, because Landon needs a haircut too, and we're hoping, that would be his only day off from school. So we're hoping the beautician parlor probably will not be closed on. We're hoping it won't be closed on Monday, since that's probably the only day he could get a haircut. Wouldn't do good to fit him in from after school. Oh, you got a haircut a couple weeks ago? I need one. I need one because sometimes my hair comes down to my eyebrows, but sometimes it's just not. Oh yeah, yeah. I keep meaning to message you my address on Messenger, Tim, and I keep forgetting to do that. Oh really? Well, some of the places we had to make appointments to get into, but I got in and just cut off my hair when. Oh, nice. Remind me, near the end of the stream when the phone's about to die. Like I'll tell you when it's at 2%, and when it's at 2%, then we got to buzz off as quick as we can, because not long after that, 1% will come, and 1% will last for like 5 or 10 seconds and then go blip. I didn't have your I did not have a pen or anything to write your email down with. I don't think I've got one in my. I said I have some. I don't think I have any writing utensils, but hopefully I'm hoping that I can remember it by foot or hand or something. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's true. That's true. I could do that, couldn't I? Okay. Yeah, just take a pic. Yeah, I can screenshot it. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd have to just I'd have to just push a button, or push a couple buttons on here on the side, and then I would have to screenshot it. I mean, and then that would make it a screenshot. Yeah, I hope Steve comes on, because I messaged Steve Areno, told him that I would try to be on here, but I said, I felt a little bit cheated, from what they did, and I keep thinking, and what I keep thinking is like, what you told me on Saturday, Jonathan, when they called me in, and what they told me tonight and everything. I said to myself, maybe Jonathan was right. Maybe he's right what he said. Because after they told me that, I felt like, I just kind of, shrugged in the disappointed. Yeah, yeah, because I mean, I thought that when they told me that, how they said, the GM's not asked you not to clock in since you're not on schedule, and since labor is so high. So, I keep thinking, I thought, wow, maybe Jonathan was right. Maybe they don't treat me fairly. I'm almost on the verge of, looking for a new job and walking out of there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I thought, well, the thing is that, I mean, I heard, yeah, because I mean, I'm only making 11.50 at McDonald's, and I hear, if you're working at the new McDonald's, they're starting people out there at 13, $14 an hour. I'm thinking that's I'm thinking that's bullcrap that new people are getting more than what I am. So I'm almost, tempted to just say, I need to find another job because I just don't think they're treating me right. Hopefully I finally find a job, go put an application in somewhere, and then tell them two words that are not very nice. Well, we do have a Goodwill here, I think, or we do. Um, well, Goodwill, place where they sell stuff. There is a store like that here. Can't remember what it was though. Uh, well, what other porn is there besides just? What other porn is there besides just girl porn? Yeah, but I'm not into that gay stuff though. I'm only into the. I've heard of people having an OnlyFans account, but I mean, I've heard of like them. I, but I've also heard that it can also backfire on you having an OF account as well. Not to say that I really don't watch any, but I'm saying there are some women on there, that do porn that are hot. I wonder now I've heard of it so many times, but I've never experienced it. I wonder what having an OF account is like. Mm. Like you said all the time, Cheryl. It's it, it's like you said all the time, Cheryl. Men are always craving more head. Because I remember you said once, craving more head. I said, who is craving more head? And you said, apparently, all the guys. No, I've never seen hard candy before. Oh, Ellen Page, who is now, you mean Ellen Page, who is now Elliot Page? Yeah, before she was Elliot Page. It's a shame she liked guys. I mean, I looked at some pictures and I thought she was hot. Hey, Yeef. Strawberry candies. You did that, Jackson, not me. Yeah, I looked at her and I thought some of the stuff that she thinks, and I was like, some of the outfits she wears are hot, but I said, I said, but then again, she likes girls, she's gay, so I'd have no chance with her. Oh, made out of fire. Now that's something. Oh, oh, Shan says sorry about that, Jackson. So it was Shan who nutted in Jackson and then left. Sorry, Jackson. Shan's like that. Oh, so in other words, she was removing his family jewels. I don't think beeswax. I don't think Shan has any yin. I think she's yiniless. Think I don't think she has 14 yen. I think she's Yeniless. Yes, she has yins. Yes, it's linless. Why was I trying to say yeniless? You actually want me to send you hate then? It it is, but imagine how much it is beeswax. But imagine how much sperm you could release in a dumpster. Hello, Daryl. Yeah. Didn't you see my message? I sent you a message. I sent you a message, Steve Areno. I sent you a message on your text message. I said I was. I said I'm not like that now, but I said when I was like that, I was just like that because they cheated me out because they cheated me out of a working night and everything. So when I wrote that, I was mad. I told you that I could go live and everything, but I'm a little bit too angry to go live right now. But I cooled myself down, and I thought we'll just make up for Wednesday night and do this anyway, or I said we'll make up for Saturday night and we can do that one tonight. I said I only have about 16 new questions, but I grabbed a few other sheets and I said if we get through with these 16 questions, then I thought okay, what we could do is that, we could talk or we could go through new ones. But I've got 16 questions. If I got 16 new questions and I grabbed a couple other ones, so I should have about 28 new questions or 28 questions with me. 16 new, 12 old. How's the old tuna taco? We used to be a classy joint, but I mean we've gotten a little bit crazy now. You know how they say the older you get, the wiser you get? That's not true at all. The older we are, the crazier we get. Yeah, we've missed We've missed seeing you, Cheryl. Because we noticed the last times we've been able to do one and everything. You haven't been here, so we've been a little bit concerned. We've been asking the past few streams, where are you? And tonight you finally pop up. Tim was Tim said or no, I think it was Jonathan saying he was hoping that you would be coming today or coming tonight. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to talk about Cheryl's perky boobs lately. Now we've had opportunity to talk about Shan's boobs lately, and also we have had a chance to talk about Aaron's boobs lately too. Speaking of which, where is that girl? Yeah, Aaron's tits. Just sleep a lot in this medicine. Unfortunately, I'm at daughter's and newborn right now. Oh, so grandma's over there helping right now then. I know if I, I know if we get Heather on here and everything, and I say the word tits many times and everything, she's gonna have to excuse herself and go to the bathroom. I said it so many times. I made Heather laugh herself. Almost made her laugh so hard she peed on herself. I said, you know what? Cumrag just doesn't feel the same without Decent Guy here, though. We need him here to talk about the Cumrag. He's the creator of the Cumrag. I don't I don't watch it. I don't watch any of that porn. I said if I watch any porn, it would be it would be it would be some we know. Get me guys some Riley Ray's porn. My mine's Harry. My my little guy's name is Harry. Buttermilk Buttermilk has listed his size as 2.5. You got a small weenie, Buttermilk. Oh, he's baked. Mm. Oh, 2.5 feet. So, in other words, it's 24 inches then. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, 30 inches. Nice. So 2.5 feet. Because 2 feet would be 24 inches, so you're 2.5 feet. Yeah, nothing like getting baked here, especially when you don't ask or when you don't expect me on. Speaking of losing it, beeswax, I think I heard I think I heard that there was one child who was a boy, and I think they said his parents tried to turn him into a girl because his little weenie fell off of him. So So it was a boy, and they tried to turn it into a girl because his little weenie fell off. Oh, Peter loves to roast Heather's cooking. He gets Heather riled up all the time. All he has to do is say something to set her off, and she's off. Sometimes it's funny seeing her go off on Peter. Oh, well, she can't. Okay, her love and fluids, though. She laughs at your insults, Steve Areno, but she gets insulted when Peter insults her. And I will always say that, and now I will always also say this. Will also, I will also say that, what was it? Yeah, she laughs at your insults, Steve Areno, but she gets insulted with Peter. And I said, and when he gets here, remember, you know, once he gets here, she's like, oh no. Heather, I mean, as soon as the second Heather sees him, she types in the chat, oh no. Well, at least she laughs at yours. At least she doesn't get insulted with yours. Oh, dog, doggy sick. I guess the doggy is sick. I'll tell you something once. I'll tell you something once. I'm well actually this was 20 years ago. Was it? Yeah, about 21 years ago. I remember I'm still young, and I have one of my shirts on my bed. One of the shirts I like to wear. The cat was laying on it, did a position on it, and then I noticed she had pooped all over it, so I had to, get it washed. I said we have no idea why she would do that. I mean, did the cat always think it was just all right to poop anywhere if she was too lazy to go to her litter box? I remember one of my sisters having a roommate that was allergic to cats, and I think she said once she was staying over at one place of a cat's place, and they also said that they also said she was allergic to cats, and she was staying at one over. And one time, a cat crawled up on her while she was asleep, and then I think the next morning, her eyes were all red, face was all swollen. They say dogs used to sometimes eat their own poop. They do. They do say dogs do that. I've never noticed my dog doing that, but I've heard of other dogs doing it. I oh well, actually, Kuden, some mu. Um, The only music I could put on, well, I'm in my car, so the only music I could play would be music on the radio, but I don't want to get copyrighted, though. Wish I had a vagina so my train set could have a tunnel. The one that puked on me, in fact. Park the Z28 in the garage. I'm not at home. I'm in my car. And that's why I departed from my house, because I have crappy Wi-Fi, so I come over here to get it. My favorite music or song, well, let's see. I'm still, let's see. Some of the songs, I like some Britney Spears and some Avril Lavigne too. I choose the tunnel. Well, here's the thing. With my Wi-Fi being crappy, I can go on a stream and I can talk to somebody on a stream, but if I'm running the stream or have a video call going, it's like the internet gets knocked off. For some reason they say when you're doing it, you're carrying everyone with you. You're carrying everyone with you on your stream. So it's like everybody's trying to use it at once, and that's why it gets knocked off. So that's why I have to come out to do a stream near the judicial building. Dunkin' Donuts is closed, I think, right now. I really should be at work, but you know, if the yes, I have Spectrum. I do have Spectrum. I used to do mukbangs on here and everything, but I've stopped. I just said, I had really no use for mukbangs anymore. I think last mukbang I did was probably 20 was April of 2022 was the last time I did a mukbang. So I haven't done one for almost 4 years. He's been well, all he did tonight was just say hi, and that's all he said. I Well, I do lighten the mood sometimes. Sometimes I do sound sometimes we do, just talk, and then sometimes we do gameplay here, but sometimes we get so enriched up in chat like we are right now, we lay off game time for like an hour or so. All he did was say hi. He didn't try to say anything crazy tonight. I was afraid he was going to try to say crazy more stuff about the boots and everything, which I would have mentioned to him that I found the boots in the house and everything, but I didn't bring them with me. Mm, I've got it. I've got it. If you want a mukbang, I guess I know what I could do. Sometimes I get food at McDonald's after hours, like on usually Fridays or Saturdays I would get like a Big Mac and fries and I would drink and I would eat that. It's almost like, I just don't do it though right now because I mean while I'm eating I would have no uh nothing really to talk about. They don't want to see me just eat and not really talk. That's what a mukbang is for, eating and talking at the same time. Yeah, oh yeah, Kuden. If I can reach a 5,000 subscriber special, I'm only barely at 3,200 right now. I have about 1,800 more. Yeah, yeah. Well, I usually get the Big Mac for a snack. Last night I did get some. I did get for a change. I got a ranch wrap for a snack, a ranch wrap and fries for a snack. I mean, I wouldn't have done any mukbang tonight. I mean, I wouldn't have done any eating tonight. Probably not tomorrow either. I said the next possible day you'd see me doing mukbang at the earliest would be Thursday. Yeah. See, I only see he has 32 subs. I have 3203. So good, and I have to get about 1,797 more to get a 5K subscriber special. It would take a little while. It took me a long time to reach 1,000. It'll take me a long time to get to 4,000 and then to 5,000. But if I could reach 5,000, Kuden, yes, I will do a mukbang special. I will. I want to see a toilet review on different gas stations. You would really want to see that. I'm about to do a review. As soon as I give Tim my address, my home address, he's going to be sending me some snacks and stuff, and I will be doing reviews on them. I will be doing videos on them. See, I can do a video at home. I just can't do a. I just can't do a live at home. Well, I'll hit 5K. I'll hit 5K soon, Kuden, but I don't know when. I mean, right now I'm stuck at 3,200, so just at 3,203. So I have to get 1,797 more before I can reach 5K. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will definitely be doing Tim's unboxing. I will be doing a video on that for sure. Aaron showed me this clip today of this one gas station bathroom for the woman that had a remote lock on the door. There weren't any locked on any of the other doors. Mm. I made a wish on a Zoltar machine today. Now I can't fix my cock in the bathtub. Jonathan, you make too many wishes on. I mean, besides, of course you can't fit it in the bathtub. That's not the freezer. Now you always put it in the freezer. That's some scary. That's some scary stuff too. You would have. Uh, I would have loved to see it, but I said, besides, what was I doing for working Saturday? Well, what did I get? I didn't even get $40. I didn't even get $44. I worked almost 4 hours, so probably around about 40 bucks in all. Is probably all what I earned Saturday. Oh, thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. That will really help. YouTube can't do anything if it comes from a bird. That's true. It can't do anything if it comes from a bird. Yep, Tim's always, Tim's always here for me. Is it now, is it true that they're, really watching, really watching policy? Because I mean, I think I remember hearing somebody saying, "Well, YouTube is watching us on our language right now, so if we say anything really nasty on here, they could ban our channel." That's when I'm like, "Oh, I better be careful then." Oh yeah. Well, the YouTube's only been around since 2005, so you know what they said about what some people have said about him dying at 99 years old, Shan? A lot of people have said, or I remember a couple people were like calling him my man. They're like, my man got as close to he could without going over a dollar. He got as close as he could to a dollar without going over. He did. He retired in 2007 and lived until 2023. Retired for 16 years before he died. He made appearances back on The Price is Right though. Back in 2009 to to join his book for his for the for his book, to promote his book Priceless Memories, and then in 2013 for his 90th birthday special, and then 2015 for an April Fool's special. Oh yeah, he was there for it. Huh. I said I want. I said I want. I said I wonder if any. I said now Steve Areno. He the questions we do on here. He loves like relationship questions. He says they really get him. They really get him. Riled up. We're all out of bubble gum. I took size once. Holy cow, that was a good weekend. I'm gonna look through the questions we have tonight that we haven't even started yet. I'm gonna look to see if there is oh, okay. I'm trying to look to see what's oh, or no. Was it this one? Thought I did that one a long time ago. Oh, wiped yourself with poison ivy. Ouch. I mean, Shan probably would not be opposed to getting haggis one if she's still here. My buddy cut his shirt sleeve off for me when we was fishing once. Oh, there you go. There you go. My friend had a dick pump it up too much and ruptured blood vessels. Ouch. Ouch. You know, sometimes I want now on nights like tonight, I wonder, I wonder sometimes, if it's best to always handle game night or if it's always just best to do some chat nights like, like we're doing right now. Because we've not started for an hour because we're almost an hour in the stream and we haven't even started. I'm here. I was playing Batink Toys. Ah, Peter is here. There you go. There you go. And there's Cheryl's reaction. Oh dear. Well, it's not really trivia. It's really just Family Feud, and it's not really, it's not like the Three Strikes version because um, the Three Strikes version. Well, I've got many people playing in here, so I just let you guys go as far as you can, because it's not fair to only give you three strikes and then give you what it and give you then give it to you. Let me see what we got here. Okay. Yeah, I'll get a question started. All right. For the first question, I'll give you the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something that parents try to talk young couples out of doing. Yeah, getting married. Number one answer is getting married. So there you go. There you go, Steve Areno. This one is a relationship question. Young couples. Let's see. Having not exactly having kids, but yeah, having sex. Yep. Making love. Number two, Cheryl. Making love. Oh, you did this question just the other day. I'm not sure if you did this one or not. Oh, you probably did do this one, didn't you? Yeah, you did. But we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Well, not exactly buying a house, but you're almost there. Peter, is she cooking for you, Peter? Not going to swingers clubs. You're going somewhere, but you're not going into swingers clubs. Oh yeah, dropping out of school, dropping out of school, quitting school. Number 5, dating a girl named Cheryl. Not dating anybody. Remember, these are young couples. Unless this person, this Cheryl's boyfriend was cheating on her. Man, no, it wouldn't be meth. Wouldn't be meth. Roswell, question is, name something that parents try to talk young couples out of doing. A photo of Darth Vader, Pete and repeat. Anal, well, there was making love, and it's not doing drugs either. Pearl necklace, no. Pete and repeat were an oh. Not nipple clamps or going to swingers clubs drunk. Like I said, they are going into something, but they aren't going into swingers clubs. It's something else they're going into. Alabama hot pocket. No. Sanchez? No. It's not a strip club they're going into. This is something you don't want to go into. This is something that you would go into and you're thinking, "Oh no, why did I go into this? I just completely messed myself up." Not psychopathic strip dancers. Not the police station or a trollfoot. No, that no, there no, it's something that will no, I mean, if they get into this, it's going to take them a long time to get out of it. Yep, depth. Going into depth. Number 3 is going into depth. And now just number 4 is what you have left. Now, you were close with house, but not quite house. I mean, this is something people would do in a house, but you don't know if it's a house or not. It doesn't because it doesn't say buying a house, but they are doing something that would be close to buying a house, though. The first step is what? Not going to your basement or smoking any crack. Not join a Juggalo Nation or going to the bank. Well, credit would probably get you into debt, but it's not credit though. The first step is something that they don't want is they don't what they what don't want them to do. They're thinking, the parents are thinking, "No, they're too young for this. They're too young to do that." That's not right. Not exactly a home loan or home improvement loan. A troll foot is when you grow your toenails out really long and you put your foot up somebody's. Ah. All right, beeswax. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we'll miss you, bees. Come back. They would think they would think this, they think, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, they really shouldn't do that until they're married." Not not getting 3 horses or flopping the hog out or buying a car. Hint would be they would this is not exactly like having a home, but it could be an apartment, it could be a home, or it could be something, but the point is, the first step is that they are what? They're both what? Whether it's an apartment or a home, they're both what? Living together. Yeah, living together. Living together. Number 4 is living together, and that's the 5 that Jonathan said we went through. We did this question earlier this week. But I bet this one is probably one we haven't done. And I said you're gonna have a ball with this one. And I'm gonna tell you right now that there is a bunch of top 5 answers to this. So we'll get through. If we can get through 4 questions, we'll have a 4-1, and then we'll go back to the 5s again. All right. All right. Here we go. 2 Jonathan, 1 Fraser. Well, I mean, I didn't know if you were really giving it out sarcastic as an answer or not, but no, I said it's not flopping the hog out. I said it's not. I didn't say I'm not. I said it's not. All right. Next question. Top 5 answers to this question. Name something with wooden legs. Name something with wooden legs. There you go, Cheryl. A chair is number 2. Not pirates, but there you go. A table. A table. Number 1 answer is there you go, Cheryl. Number 1 answer is table. So Roswell got it as well. And Jonathan, you've got it. You've got, yeah, table. Now what else can we get? It wouldn't be pirates, and it wouldn't be a bench. Not a puppet. You would think it's a puppet, but you're close to. I mean, it's not. This is technically not a puppet. I mean, it's a. There is a specific puppet on here, but you have to give the specific person. Well, who? What specific puppet has wooden legs? Not a milking table, or a doll, or a bed frame, or a pinball machine, or an unlucky dog. Nope, not a pirate or covered bridges. We did get table. It's not dresser, bed, doll. Well, this person is a stick man, yes. Oh, Tim got it. Pinocchio. Number 4 is Pinocchio. Yep, he's the puppet with wooden legs. Pinocchio, number 4. Okay, let's see what else. What else you can get? What else do you think has wooden legs? Not an easel or I'm a dildo. Pinocchio has a big nose, no legs. I'm just going by what the survey said, Peter. I'm just going by what it said. It's not a podium. Is your I don't know, Jonathan, is your cock made of wooden legs? Hutch? No, not a hutch. We do have a chair. We do have a chair. That is there. We've got table, chair, and Pinocchio so far. No, it's not a pool table. Not a fishing pier either. It is not a pirate. Baby oil rack made of oak. I knew the baby oil would come in sometime. I knew that answer would come in sometime. Nope, not a baby oil rack though. Not an amputee or a TV tray. See, I knew you haven't done this one before. You might have said bed frame, but it's not a bed frame, though. And a couch is a pretty good answer, but it's not what they would use for. I sing like an amputee, can't hold a note, can't carry a tune. It wasn't him that said he had the penis made of legs. That was Jonathan who said it. Oh, buttermilk just got one. A piano. A piano. Yep, a piano. Number 4 is a piano. Or number 3 is a piano, excuse me. And now all you got to do is get number 5. Number 5. What else has wooden legs? No, it's not a tinker toy. Besides, if it was a tinker toy, you'd have to be specific on what it was, but it is not. But no, it wouldn't be a tinker toy or a butt pirate. Well, it's not. Well, oh, that's true. Lincoln Logs do have wooden legs, but that's not what they said on the survey. I'm here just had to do some stuff, Edley. Have you ever heard this song called American Shemale? No, I've heard. No, I haven't heard of that. I made a 14-second long song for Peter North. Y'all should check it out. Hmm. Steps for your little person spouse. Ah, there you go, Roswell. Number 5, a stool. Yep, a stool. Number 5 is a stool. Those are the 5 things that have wooden legs: table, chair, piano, Pinocchio, and stool. All right. If you made it in 3 minutes, I'm thinking it's like a 14-second song. Wow, a 12-second song is too long. Apparently, she's saying she should have made a song for Peter in 2 seconds. So he's saying he lasts 21 seconds. Mm. All right. This is going to be a little bit of a this is going to be a little bit of a hard one, but let's see how what you can do with this one. Top 5 answers. Name a sign people disobey. What is a sign people disobey? There you go, Peter. They they disobey stop. They disobey stop sign. Stop. Number 1 answer, stop sign. But not a red light. Not a red light, but a stop sign is there. Number 1, but not a red light. Okay, there you go, Buttermilk. The speed limit. The speed limit. Number 3, speed limit. No, it's not no turn on red. Beach closed due to deadly great white. No. Not slow kids ahead. Question again. Oh, Cheryl, question is name a sign people disobey. It's not no swimming. And not really trespassers, but they don't but you're close. You're close. Oh, not 1 hour parking, but you're also close. You're also close, Roswell. And it's not no U-turn or retards ahead. Yeah, no, there you go. No parking. Number 5 is no parking. Not solicitation. Don't pick up the wild penguins or handicap parking. Well, we got the parking. We got Shan's no entry while in the doggy position, Heather and Cheryl included. Okay, not all okay, most of these might be road signs, but mainly signs people disobey. They're not all road signs though. Pregnant women parking only. Not a U-turn either. I left the park-in family only parking at the store. No, it's not skateboarding or men at work overkill, but they do slow head ahead. But there's also not diving. They now you were close with trespassing, but it's not really trespassing. But they keep it like trespassing. They would they do say, they're saying it's not trespassing, but please to but please to stay you know as in like they're saying, please don't walk in this, or they'll tell you, please stay off this, or there's you know there are people may walk in there, people may park there, but they'll say, yeah, the lawn, but if they're staying the lawn, then they will say what? If you enter the lawn, then what 3 words might somebody say? Please. It's like please, picking not picking wildflowers. They are no, but I mean if they're trespassing, then a person would say, "Hey, please." Well, it's not no parking on lawn, but it also says, please don't put your feet in my lawn. As in don't as in, please. Yeah, please keep off the grass. Keep off grass, number 4. And now number 2 is not really one. It's not well. It's not really one in your not a road sign, but but these are in a whole lot of. Well, you would see it, usually a lot in restaurant signs. You would see them in restaurant signs now, but I mean, people would still go outside to do this. No, they wouldn't say quit playing with your dinghy, but they would tell you, yeah, that's what they would tell you, Cheryl. No smoking. No smoking. Number 2 is no smoking. If you take a look at these questions, I had to they had parentheses around every one of them except speed limit. Speed limit did not have any parentheses around it. The rest of them had parentheses at the beginning and at the end. If you, as you can see. Okay, I think at this part, think at this part, no, okay, this next question, I'd say this is probably this probably might be a little bit hard because this question was asked. Said I remember the same choice. I said this was asked once in 89 and this was asked again in 92. So the the answers may be the same as it is right here. Let's try this. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Name something you should do in moderation or you'll be sorry later. Something you should do in moderation or you'll be sorry later. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Eat is number 2. And there you go, Peter. A drink is the number 1 answer. Drink, number 1. I guess drink alcohol, yeah, drink, number 1. Let's see, oxys. Nope, it's not that. Not smoking either, or gooning. Question, Jonathan, is name do in moderation or you'll be sorry later. Strain when pooping? Nope. I mean, not gummies, but there you go, Cheryl. Exercise, number 3. Exercise. Exercise. Not marriage, though. Last 2 may be a little hard to get. It's not marriage. It's not sex or shrooms either. Nope. It's not doing drug. Okay, there you go. Oh, there you go, buttermilk. Yep, number 4. Getting a suntan. Yep, get suntan, number 4. Now just got to get number 5. Allowed migrant fraud under Biden. Nope. When these questions were asked, he was in politics then, but couldn't make any decisions just yet. Remember, these were all asked in 89. Nope, it's not. It's not. It's not shopping. If you're counting the eggs, you're going to be counting these later too. 89, got it. Yep, around. I will say. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, around some. These questions are going to be between March and May of 9. Between March and May of 1989. So as soon as we get past this one, we'll be dealing with the latter with the well, we're in the 80, 88, 89 season right now. Soon after the May shows, we'll be in the second season of this 89 and 90, 89, 90 season. It's not fasting. One time I accidentally milked a bull at my Uncle Derry's farm. It's not marathon racing. It wouldn't be fasting though either. I didn't get much milk. How'd you get him to stand still? You think he understood that? eat Heather's goulash. No, but I wonder if Heather would do this to you. Number five, you know, if you had her make you goulash or casserole. I went. Heather is probably asleep. It's about 1:30 where she is. It's about 1:30 in the morning where she is. Not butt stuff or pepper or sex, but there it. But I mean, they number five, just like number four, getting a centan. Number five is two words. I'll tell you that already. But you don't. And Buttermilk, when he said pepper, he did say the correct answer of one of the first two words of number five. One of them does start with a P. And sometimes, and you might do this, and you might think, number five. And as soon as you get number five, you might be thinking, in moderation. No, it wouldn't be pickles. Involves no food. Number five involves no food. It's another word that starts with P. Not watch porn. No, it's not partying, but you do. But in partying, Cheryl, you do have this word as one. This word in partying, you do have the correct answer to the first one in these letters. In partying, you do have the correct answer. Just pick out the first three letters, or one of the three letters that you think might be one word for a P word. And because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it's in the word partying, you just got to take out some numbers. Oh, Chai. Chai is here. Hey, Chai. Playing patty cake. No, it's not playing patty cake. But Shy, the question is, name something you should do in moderation, or you'll be sorry later. That's the question. Something you should do in moderation, or you'll be sorry later. So far, they've gotten drink, eat, exercise, and get a suntan. And I said the number five will start with a P, and then the second word will start with a B. Take out the L in play, Cheryl, and you'll have the first word. Take out the take out the L in play, and you'll have the first word. Yeah, pay some. There you go, Shy. Pay bills. Pay bills. Number five. Pay bills. Now I know with number five, you might be thinking, in moderation. Well, this is what the 100 survey people said. Now, next question. Next question we got here, right here. Top five answers to this question. This time the question is, name something you can do to stay awake while driving. Who, me? Never. LOL. JK. JK. Name something you can do to stay awake while driving. There you go, Peter and Jonathan. Drink coffee. Number four, drink coffee. Not not pinch your junk. Not pinch your junk. But the radio? Okay, there you go. There you go, Peter. Listen to the radio. Number three. Number three, listen to the radio. Can't read the newspaper and drive at the same time. Can't read and drive at the same time. Let's see. Uh, Pull out hairs? No. Play road games? Oh, no way. Put your nuts in a vice? No, not meth or not, and not makeup. I don't think you could do I don't think you could do makeup and drive at the same time. Could you? Cheryl, question is, name something you can do to stay awake while driving. Eat Heather's breakfast burritos. Mm. I'm sure Peter could I'm sure Peter could give you a I'm sure Peter can give you a review on that. Let's see. Scream at idiot drivers? Nope. But there is something you could do. Yeah, yeah. Roll your window. Yeah, open your window. Open your window. Number two. Number two. Listen to Cheryl yell and point a gun. No. Oh, that's it. That is a good one, Cheryl. Slap your face, but um, that's actually not there. It's kind of like that's what the one of the that's what one of the contestants guessed, and the host is like, okay, oh, I need to keep myself awake. It's like somebody be look at that, he said someone be look at that driving down the road and they'd be thinking, oh, this person's got problems. I won't point a gun unless I'm prepared to use it. It's not smoke or loud music or listen to metal or even eat. Close with eating. Slap my ass and call me Susan. Jonathan, you're suddenly Susan. Won't slap your face or slap your salami either. Slap your salami and you may need to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? If you got to go to the slap your salami and you'll probably have to take a pit stop and go to the bathroom. Pick up a creepy hitchhiker. No, not pick up a creepy hitchhiker or crossword puzzles. There you go, Shy. Sing. That's the number one answer. Sing. Sing. Number one. And the eat. And when they who was it that said eat? Jonathan, you were close when you said eat. You were very close. But it's not eating you're doing something else. It's not pulling over or sharding. Oh, yeah, I was close. I was close to farting, but you know where my manners would have been. Let's see. Toothpicks to keep eyes open. Consume. Okay, you are consuming sugar some way, but how are you consuming sugar? You are what? If you're consuming sugar and eating it right at the same time, tie it up and call him Houdini if he gets out. Candy, yeah, but what kind of candy? Okay. Well, but Jonathan, you know where my manners will be if you have to ask where my manners are. I told you what they are before. It's not a candy bar that they're chewing to consume sugar, but they are but they are consuming something because they're not exact. Yeah, gum. Chew gum. Number five. Not eating it, but chewing it. Yeah, chew gum. Number five. Chew gum. Those are the five things they say you can stay awake. If you were able to start driving in '89 at least. But you'd have to be born in '73 for that to happen. So you'd have to be at least 50 years old, 52 years old now to even drive in '89. I remember, Joe, it had a ridiculous amount of caffeine in it, right? Oh boy. You know how you guys Do you guys like long questions? Because this is long. In fact, when they were reading it on the show, host is like, "This is going to take 3 hours to read to you because of the question being so long." Because this question is so long that if you ask me to repeat it, I'm going to have to repeat the whole thing, and it's going to take 3 hours to read this question. I'm thinking I couldn't drive 55 and 89. Okay, okay. Here's the question. Question is this: top four answers to this question. Since large families have to share so many things, they frequently set up rules about when family members are allowed to use these. They are allowed to use them. Name one of these things. Okay, there you go. The phone, or Shy first said the bathroom, and then Peter said the bathroom. There you go, you two. The bathroom is the number one answer, and the telephone. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. The telephone, number two. The car. There you go. There you go, Cheryl. Car, number four. And now just to get number three. It's not the shower though. Not the shower. Not the kitchen. And Peter got it. The TV. The TV. You got it. Number three. The TV. Yep. You can see the answers on the bottom, and then take a look at that long question. Yep, that's what it says. Since large families have to share so many things, they frequently set up times, or set up rules when family members are allowed to use these things. Name one of them, and that's, like I said, that question will take you 3 hours to. That's what. It was so long. That's why I said it will take 3 hours to read. It would take 3 hours to read to you. Mm. All right. But now we're going to go to another question, and this one is an easy is a much more shorter question. That was a shorter question. That was a long question. Remember when Mr. Brady put in a payphone? I don't think I remember when he put in a payphone. Must have been the I wonder if Carol liked the idea, but yeah, I think I could see the payphone because I remember one episode where they had an hourglass to talk, and by the time the hourglass, I think Peter was talking to Harvey or something, and Miss Brady's like, "Well, by the time the hourglass is done, it's bye bye, Harvey," and the hourglass ended, so he put it back over, and had gave himself more time to talk. Of course, none of the kids were happy about that. Oh, that was the episode. Well, I remember that part, but that's the only part I remember. But yeah, a payphone's pretty good. Was pretty smart idea. Thank you, Timmy. Jesus loves you too, and that's a picture of a cute dog. Sort of looks like my dog a little bit, but not exactly though. Looks like my dog a little bit, but not quite. Yeah. I would be thinking, yeah, they kept fighting over the phone and who had to use it. And I think and I wonder if this was the beginning of the episode where it's like, where Greg had to pound on on the girl's door to go through the bathroom, and nobody said anything, so she went in, and Marcia's naked, so she just kept screaming. She's like, Carol runs up, she's like, Greg didn't even knock on the door. He's like, I knocked on the door, I pounded on it. I wonder if that was probably part of the episode. I wonder if that was the episode leading to this one, where they claimed they needed like a new house with more bathrooms or something. It's late. Good night, PPK fam. Oh, no more questions because I was about to read you the next question. But if it's late for you, Shy, then you can go ahead and have it. You can go ahead. You have a good night, and I'll see you later, Shy. You notice they never showed a toilet in the bathroom. Yeah, probably they. I don't think they probably did. Of course, it doesn't make sense though. To not have a toilet in a bathroom. Censorship. Ah, yes. Censorship could get you in the early 70s. I know, and I know that she is. How old is she? I think she's. How old is she now? I think she's about 65 or so. Now my meds kicked in. I'm already dozing. Enjoy y'all's game and have a lovely morning, evening, everyone. As if none of us use a toilet for real. Yeah, for real. And your meds are kicking in. I can understand that when my meds kick in, I'm always, about to doze off too. So you have a good night, Shy. Well, her sleep medicine, I think. I think she means her sleep medicine. Oh, by the way, Jonathan, you want to know something, Jonathan? Yuki, Yukital. Heather has two beds in her bedroom. I took the hint. Yeah, but married couples should always sleep in beds, though. Okay, Jonathan, the thing is, I just farted. I just farted, and my manners are up dollar Bob's butt. My manners are up dollar Bob's butt. That's what I had to tell you. Roll the window down. Well, I mean, it's just in here. I mean, I'm not smelling it or anything. I'm not smelling it. I mean, unless I'm smelling it, I won't roll the window down just yet. Just yet. Yeah, sleep meds and lithium. Well. Anytime I burp or fart, that's where my manners are always going to be, Jonathan. Up his butt. Yeah, sleep meds and lithium and antidepressant anxiety meds combined give a nasty drowsiness. But okay, but okay. Good night, lovely doves. I'm out. Good night, Shy. Please come again. Claim that fart. You made that fart. Yes, I did. Speaking of farting and everything, and I've noticed he's not been here for a while. Where's our or Well, I only know him by his first name, not his name, so I'll have to say his name. Where's decent guy? Jonathan, I thought you said that was Steve Areno who said that, Cheryl, not Jonathan. I take quipapine, that'll knock you out. Rate it. Well, it came out, but it didn't come out loud though, so it needs a low rating, maybe about a 3, because it didn't make a sound when it came out. But probably because I'm sitting down, I probably had to get up for it to make a sound. Oh, I didn't catch it. All right. Anyway, it's convenient that we have 5 people in here because that's how much. Because for the next one, two, three, on the next for the next for the next 3 questions, it's 5, and then a 4, and then a 3, and then we're back to the fives, and then it just gets random. And you can sleep last night. Hell, oh, next question: top 5 fart sounds. Actually, the top 5 answer is this next question. This question is: name something people are sure to. Oh, okay. Here's something. Here's something fun that might be funny. Name something people are sure to notice if you forget to do in the mornings. What is something people are sure to notice if you forget to do it in the morning? Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go, Cheryl and Buttermilk. Comb or brush your hair. Comb or brush your hair. Number 1. Not wipe, but Jonathan says brush your teeth. Okay, there you go. Brush your teeth. Number 3, and there you go. Yeah. Uh, Jonathan and Butter or Steve Areno and Buttermilk both said dress. Yeah, finish dressing. Number 4. Finish dressing. Number 4. Not scoop up dog poo. Yeah, we did. Cheryl also just said get dressed. Yeah, finish dressing. Jacket from the back. I don't get that. No, not masturbate in the shower. Not even shower is. Not even shower is there. Not milking your prostrate or putting on makeup. You're putting on something, but you're not putting on makeup. It's not eat. They don't notice if you don't eat in the morning. If you people notice it that you forget to do in the morning. Putting on the Ritz. Mm. No, not escaping from Cheryl's handcuffs, or drain the lizard, or eat. Hey, Spirit Stalker's here, and and hello, Medusa baby. We're playing a game right now, and if you would like to, you can join in. We're playing Family Feud. Spirit, yep, soccer. Right now, they're on the question of name something people are sure to notice if you forget to do it in the morning. That's the question for Medusa and Spirit Stalker. Yep. Name something people are sure to rejoice if you. I mean, rejoice. Name something people are sure to notice if you forget to do it in the morning. Well, there is. Yeah, that is. Yeah, we have gotten that so far. So far, we've gotten. Let's see. So far, we've gotten comb or brush your hair, brush your teeth, and finish dressing. So we've gotten all that, but and it's not makeup, not makeup, but Spirit Stalker did get one. Put on deodorant. Number 5 is put on your deodorant. So what could number 2 be? People are sure notice if you forget to do it in the morning. I mean I mean it's very this one is very visible to see, so this one would be fair if you forgot to do it in the morning. Not remove your strap on, not shower. Show me potato salad. Oh, there you go. There you go. Shave. Shave. Yep, Cheryl got it. Shave. Number 2, shave. Those are the 5 things that people are sure to notice if you forget to do it in the morning. No, what? No, eat edibles. I don't think they would notice that. Oh, well, if we forgot to notice it, Jonathan, you'd let us know for sure. I don't do any of those things. Well, I I shave and I brush my teeth, but and I finish dressing and put on the. Well, I mean, I might do 5 of those things, but I said, number one is the one I would really, am most neglectful about. But I say if my hair's sticking up or something, I will comb or brush it down. Don't want to go out looking with crazy hair, crazy sticking up hair, crazy hair sticking up. Okay, now for the okay, we've got okay we got we got well, Peter. They do say this. You farted, and where are your manners, Jonathan? You don't have. If you want to say it, haha, they do say you farted. Good answer, Jonathan. Good answer. Good answer. I said it looks like it's a good thing we've got women in here. We've got Cheryl, we've got Spirit Stalker. Not sure if Medusa is a boy or is a man or a woman, but we've at least got 2 women in here. And this question we ask of 100 women. Question we ask of 100 women. So top 5 answers. We ask 100 women, name something men do that really turns you off. What's something men do that really turns you off? Not fart or chew loudly or even snore. Burp? Nope. They're okay. Spirit Stalker, grab him. Get drunk. Number 3. Get drunk. Get drunk. Okay. Nope. Buttermilk, not grab them by the. Yeah, we'll stop it right there. Don't want YouTube to censor us for a word we might say that we might regret, because you never know how YouTube's if what words YouTube are going to censor. Let's see. Talk with food in mouth. Not even that, but argue. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Swear or talk crudely. Number 2. Swear or talk crudely. That's number 2. Slam their cock in the freezer. No, not that. Not snore. Not wear no socks with shoes. Sport a man bun in 2026. Don't want directions. Nope. Not getting caught whacking it. Or actually, Roswell. There you go. Smoke. Number 4. Smoke. Now you just got to get the top answer and the bottom answer. Number 1 and number 5. Not eat too fast. Or cheat. Or lie. Or be a manho. Wear Richard Simmons designer jeans with a zipper in the back. Nope. Not eat pickled eggs at the dive bar. Lazy? Nope, not if he's lazy. Or talk or cheats. Or not cook or borrow snow boots from me. Listen to Green Day. Nope. No manners? All right. Well, kind of no manners here, in these 2 answers. A guy, now I will say a guy does this all the time. No man, not a zipper in the back. By the way, Jonathan, I don't have any snow boots. Not if they touch themselves or scratch their balls. Well, okay, hold on. Um, I'm thinking that now there is a um now when Medusa said talk, they they had a point. They had a point, but I said, it was almost there. I mean, almost made one of the surveyed answers, but not quite. Whack it, stink up the bathroom, complain about the burnt dinner. No, not beat me or oh, okay, John, we'll be right back. Not pee on the seat or on the floor. Leave the seat up or mansplain. No, not mansplain. Pick up behind themselves. Well, they don't really pick up behind. They like talk, slob. Okay. See, it's sort of like talk. I mean, number two was swear or talk crudely, but number one is sort of almost one of the other things. I mean, it would involve talking for you to do this, but I mean, what's one way they can be rude to talk? Besides talking crudely, they can also if they like to, they might say, "I don't like to," but they're not. Now they might say, now if somebody was asking him to say, he might say, "Well, I don't like to, mm, but this is how much I got paid. I don't like to, mm, but yeah, brag, brag or show off. Number one is brag or show off. Number one, brag or show off." And I said, talking is sort of like bragging, but I couldn't give it to you unless you said the correct words. Yeah, that's right. That was the word. I don't like to brag, but look how much I got paid. I don't like to brag, but look at my savings. They won't even chip in for Pampers on more. No, that that's not the final answer. There's one more. Insists she pays for dinner. No, not that he's a it's not that he's a gold digger or then insists she pays for dinner or leaves towels on the bed. But a man can just do this and everything. I mean, and they say, and the women say it's disgusting when even if their man does it because it really turns them off. I don't brag. I just pull down my pants. So you would probably be one of the ones that would forget to finish dressing in the morning, Peter, huh? No, not pull out or fart, but this. Oh, Jonathan got it. Spit. Yeah, spit. Number five, spit. A lot of guys do it, but it's totally disgusting to women, according to them. That's what the 100 women said something that men do that really turns them off. Come in your mouth that when they say they won't. Sleep with the, oh, now I say, I hate to, I think, I think she's the only, I think she's the only one who's married here. So I'm going to put her on the spot. Spirit Stalker, does your husband do any of these things that really turn you off? I'm sure he does maybe some of these things, but do they ever turn you off? All the above. I hate him. Oh, so he does all the things. He brags, shows off, swears, talks cruisily, get drunk, smokes, and spits. Yep. Enjoy my stream where you can where you can expose your husband. What did Peter say? I chew, I spit 632 times a day. Just imagine you've got that much saliva in you, Peter. Oh, he's telling you, Spirit Stalker. He's Peter is saying, Spirit Stalker, your man sounds like a normal husband. I don't, I don't know. I'm not sure how Spirit Stalker feels about that one, but if she's not, I don't know. I can't speak for her. I'll let her speak for herself on what she thinks about her husband, and including any of the times he brags, shows off, swears, talk crudely, get drunk, smokes or spits. All right. Okay. Here's a good one. Top 5 answers to this question. Tell me a noise that would make you call the police. What is a noise that would make you call the police? Not thunder. Not crying. I won't call. Not the word help would help, but a gunshot. Yeah, yeah. Spirit Stalker and Jonathan. Um, yeah, a gunshot. That's the number one answer. A gunshot. Not bobcats mating. Glass breaking. Okay, there you go, Peter. Breaking a window. And Jonathan and Cheryl both said car backfiring or wrecking. Yeah, a car crash. Number 4. What else? Ice cream? No, not Catsuri chirping. Okay, Jonathan got one. Scream. A scream will get you to call the police. Number 3 is a scream. It's not this one. You're close, but it's not an alarm or a loud fart or Heather's cooking or kidnapping. Just remember, this is a sound that would make you call the police. Theft? Not for theft. Interesting. Theft is mentioned when that's mentioned on the next question too. Yeah, a sound. So far, you've got gunshot, breaking window, scream, car crash, and there's another one. It's not a smoke alarm. It's not a break-in. But our next question's about breaking in. Not a salty eating my Barbie, or a fire, or an alarm. Not those. Not squealing, but it's almost as probably neighbors making whoopee. No, not unless they made whoopee too much. I said I would feel bad if they made too much whoopee and this happened to them. Must have had too much whoopee for them to have this happen to him. Number 5. No, not change their voice into a Richard Simmons voice. We got the scream answer, so that's there. Not of a crying baby. Not any barking. No, it's not Bill Cosby eating pudding. But I would think that he wouldn't be eating pudding, he'd be eating yellow pudding pops. Old deaf perv next door watching porn on his 60-inch TV. No, not that. Not elevator music either. Sometimes I said if you were in an elevator, you sure wouldn't want this to happen. Not banjos. It could be yeah, it's a domestic violence, but what kind of domestic violence is it? Like specifically, what is it? It's not dirtbags revving their engines. Not a fight. Down syndrome. Okay, that's a little weird. I don't know if I should be flattered or with that message. It's not. We got the glass. We got the neighbors. System of a Down. No. Domestic disturbance. Well, there is a sort of a domestic disturbance, but I mean, what is it though? Because I was a little bit freaked out by that message. What what hole do I have? What hole do I have? Cheryl knocking me over the head and going out with the new boyfriend. Not screwing around or dog barking, but I mean, it could be as loud as those, though. It could be, I mean, it could be loud as a dog barking. It's a pretty loud sound, I'll tell you that. It's not nunchucks or Steve-O. Or, oh, Steve-O, you were laughing at Steve-O's comment. My bad. Not, it's not a smoke alarm. Smoke alarms have already been guessed, so it's not Heather's smoke alarms. There you go, Cheryl. Yeah, like, there you go. An explosion, number 5. Yep, number 5. If you had asked for a hint on number 5, I would have told you number 5's hint is it goes kaboom. That would have been my hint if you asked for that. I would have said number 5's hint is it goes kaboom. Let me. I don't think I showed you that. Let me see. See, there you go. Gunshot, breaking window, scream, car crash, and explosion. Oh, fudge. Cop coming. Cop coming. Hold on. That's weird. Atari, they made a Kaboom game, yeah. I did tell him I was on a live stream. I did tell him I was on a live stream, and he's like, okay, can I just see your ID? So I showed the ID and everything. So I'm just thinking, like, so I'm thinking, oh boy, yeah, but yeah, thanks for telling me, yep. Thanks for telling him that I'm cool, Cheryl, but I don't think it would matter to him. Yeah, but I could tell. But I could tell them. I could tell them that they're saying hello, officer. Yeah, I could be like, my friend. A couple of my friends are saying hello to you. They're saying hello, officer. Hello, Popo man. He's just asked what I'm doing, and I told him I'm doing a live stream on here, and then I told him, and then he's like, okay, well, can I see your ID? And then I'm like, yeah. So he said he'll be right back, and I will, and yeah, I said, I will, until he comes back with my ID, I will refrain from doing questions so we can be in the clear and get some more questions in. A sovereign citizen? Why would I want to act like a sovereign citizen, Jonathan? I don't know if that would help in any way. How would that help in any way if I was a sovereign citizen? It's no, it's the court, it's
All
the,
right, here's your ID back, okay?
okay.
All right, we'll see you later.
Okay. Was there any problem?
No, it's just unusual. You see people sitting up here during the night and everything like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just checking for safety concerns. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes. I said. Yeah. I said. They said that yeah. A couple of them said hello, officer Matt. It's cool. And then one person said, hey, Popo man.
All right, Matt. We'll see you later.
All right. See ya. That was a scary situation. He just said what it seemed was that was he cute? What a, no, he just said it was seems weird to have people, being up here, at this time of the night doing some stuff, just sitting up here. So he was checking on me. I'm good. I'm good. And now we can get back to the questions if you want to and try to get off that. I said how convenient that a cop was coming up here to check up on me, and we were about to be on a burglary question, because this question, we got the top four answers to this question. Question is, name something that lets a burglar know that a house is unoccupied. How would the burglar know that a house is unoccupied? It's not a felony or anything. Okay, there you go. Lights. Yeah, no lights. No lights or complete darkness, Cheryl. That's the number one answer. Lights. And there you go, Peter. Newspapers pile up. Newspapers pile up. Number two. And mail stacking up. There you go. Mail piles up. Number four. It's not no cars or newspapers outside. We got the newspapers. They pile up. They pile up. The gutter is full. No, not the gutter is full. The gutter's not full. No cars in the driveway. It's not no cars in the driveway. Dang, I feel like he's still behind me, but I mean he's gone now though. Yeah, nobody's home, but and this is really peculiar. Number three, because it's like no, it's not that there's no trash can out. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you that I don't know if you heard it, but I talked to the man. I said where Cheryl said hello, Officer Matt is cool, and and how Buttermilk said hello, Popo man, and then he just kind of and then he just kind of looks with like a grin on his face. He's like, well, you have a good night, Matt. You take it easy. Milks and Popos need to know people parked at the courthouse aren't shady, that's all. Ah. No, it's not having 12 cats. Well, no, not broken windows. That was the last question. Not broken windows this time. It's a lot nicer than me. I wouldn't have given my ID without an RIS. I just don't mess you know, I don't mess with the law. I mean, when an officer says to show me his ID, I would be like, I'd be like, I mean, I'm just like, I don't mess around. I don't mess around. Now, if I hadn't had my wallet with me, I would have been totally screwed. He could have locked me up for no license, but I have my ID. It's easy to comply. Yeah, I mean, just communicate with the cop. Christmas decorations in August. Oh, nope. But there is something. One of these answers, are the opposite of this one. What would be the opposite of no lights, darkness, or newspapers piling up, or mail piling up? What would be the opposite of one of those answers to be number 3? Hopefully, he'll remember you and know you're cool. That's what I'm saying, Cheryl. You only give him your ID if fake and articulated crime. Text to talk doesn't translate all the time. Bingo, Jonathan. No, well, it may be a clean house, but also this is, I mean, this is also what we're doing and everything. We're gonna run. We're gonna be doing this by now. This would make me think that the burglar would think the house is occupied instead of unoccupied. This is how would a burglar think your house is unoccupied? Okay, because this would make me think, oh, the house is occupied because of this. It's important to know your rights. I just comply with the law, Jonathan. Dog, nope, it's not dog. They appreciate easy compliance. I would have done what PP did and give Popos my. I would have done what PPK did and give Popos my ID. Mannequins in window? Nope, not the mannequins in the window. But I mean, they're gonna run up their. They're gonna run up their. They're gonna run up one of their bills big time, because they decide to leave it unoccupied and they do this all night. They do this all night. That the curtains are closed, but yeah, all lights are on. All lights are on. Number 3, they're gonna run up there. I said I don't understand why no lights, darkness is number 1 and lights on all time is number 3. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm just going by what the survey said. Just like what the copper said too. Okay, this is probably the only short answer one we'll have. This is probably the only short one we'll have. This is probably the shortest question we'll have right here for tonight, at least. Because for this question, we got the top 3 answers to this question. Top 3. Name something for which people have been, or name something for which people have been turned down. Name something for which people have been turned down. Not a house sitting. Okay, there you go, Peter and Cheryl. A job or a promotion. That's the number 1 answer. Job or promotion. And Spirit Stalker got, Peter and Spirit Stalker both got it. Loan or, in fact, they said the correct answer. You could have said loan or credit for number 2. They both got both of them. And Spirit Stalker said number 3, a date. Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it. That's your 3. That's your 3. That's your 3 right there. Promotion. Yep, a job or a promotion, a loan or a credit. Mm. Yeah, I said I've turned down. I said, yeah, who has not been turned down for all of these things before? In fact, any of us should try to, ask anybody out now. Yes, I said, if they say no, then we can say, oh, number three applies to us. I think number one and three have applied to us. Or this stream should be against the law. Why you say that? Oh, just kidding. Okay. Let me see. The next question. Okay. Oh, this next question will apply to women again. All right. Top 5 answers to this question. Question is: we ask 100 women. Tell me a sure sign your husband is mad at you. Tell me a sure sign your husband is mad at you. Not that he won't kiss you, but there you go. There you go, Cheryl. He's not speaking, or he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk. That's the number one answer. He doesn't talk. Stays quiet. No, he doesn't stay quiet with his actions. He doesn't throw things, but he does ignore you, Cheryl. That's number 4, Cheryl. He ignores you. Uses all hot water on purpose. Nope, not sleeping in a spare room or on the couch, or hid the ice cream, or farts during oral, or goes to bed early. Something about the eyes, though. No, it's that he doesn't leave. Not that he doesn't leave. Or drives to the titty bar. Staying at his parents'. Well, he gives me his leftovers. Not okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Stink eye. Yep. Face expressions or eyes. Number 2. Now just got to get number 3 and 5. No, he doesn't give you divorce papers. Yeah, but a death stare. Yeah, he'll give you that. OMG farts during anal Stevo. Jonathan says, goes out for cigs and never comes back. He's gonna. So he doesn't talk. He's gonna give you the stink eye or the death stare, and he's gonna ignore you. What else is he gonna do to you? Or how else is he going to ignore you? Trollfoot sticks his head in the freezer. Nope. Sticks his head in the freezer. That's Jonathan for you. That's Jonathan. Leaves, squints at you. Well, yeah, you got the face expression, the eyes. Not open. Oh, he's going to open the door, but how is he going to close it? I mean, how does he close the door? He opens the door. Oh, there you go, Spirit Stalker. He yells at you, number 3. Yells. He yells, number 3. Yep, there you go, Peter and Cheryl. Slams the door, number 5, slams the door. Those are the 5 things that, those are what the 100 women say. That's a for sure sign that your husband is mad at you. Hello, content loan chart. I've got some content going right now. We're playing some Family Feud right now. Eric big time. I always yell when I fart. Yeah, but this is a sign of women. My hubby just bit. Oh, well. I said he probably does. I said he doesn't do any of the 5 things. He doesn't ignore you. He doesn't slam doors. He doesn't yell at you. He doesn't give you the death stare or the stink eye, and he doesn't talk to you. My wife left me. I'm sorry to hear that, Timmy. Okay, sorry about that. Quality content here. Oh, well, but yeah, but I mean, like I'm saying, content and Timmy, you guys are welcome to stay and play with us. We'll have about 25 more minutes of playing. Quit eating at Chipotle, Timmy. Roswell says. I'll be on my way then. Have a good day. Oh, you have a good day, content, and you know, anytime you want to, you can always. Oh, you stick around for a bit. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you'll have some fun. I promise you will. What What did you do, Timmy? Timmy said I was banging this whore from the bowling alley. That's what his wife left him for. So, an affair then. I remember my I remember my I remember my I remember one of my ex-girlfriends. I remember she's like, you know, she had an unusual name, and then and then I say the name right, and she's like, at least you're saying the name right. She's like, uh, my dad named me after the girl he had an affair with. Okay, I'm sure that was pretty traumatizing when you heard that. Yeah, some girl, one of my ex-girlfriends, or one of the ones I was hanging out with once. You're saying my name right. She's like, my dad named me after the girl he had an affair with. That's content, Timmy. All right. Here's the question. Question is this. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something you buy that often you just like to sit and admire. What is you buy off name something you buy that often you just like to just sit and admire. Not content or a candle. Got to be specific, Jonathan. What kind of new appliance? Not a clock. Okay, Spirit Stalker got one, and yeah, art. Oh wait, Cheryl got it too. Picture. Yep, Cheryl and Spirit Stalker. There you go, girls. You got the number one answer. Painting. Let's see what else we got. A throw pillow. No flowers. Nope. But lovely thought though. Um, dishes. Nope. We did get the pictures. The TV. Okay, Spirit Stalker, you got one. The TV. No, number 3 is the TV. Content. Well, what kind of content, Lone Shark? Got to be more specific. What kind of content? Okay, Spirit Stalker got a car. Number 2, a car, but not pricey baby oil. Not pots and pans. Want a house. Number 5 is a house. Oh, Timmy and Eric also got painting as well. Toaster. Nope, not toaster or a cock or a blender. Blender full of content. Nope, not blenders. Not blenders, boys. Refrigerator? Nope, not a refrigerator. Sculpture of content. Well, that could have gone with. I would ask you, content Lone Shark, if that was a painting, because if that's a sculpture of content and it's a painting, could have been number 1. Could have gotten the number 1 answer with that. Let's see. Not a water hose or a fireplace or Jugs magazine. A pet or a cock ring or a hustler magazine or new bedding. Yeah, we got the art, Steve Areno. Not carpet or rug. We got the paintings, yes. Stalker, did you turn your TV on or drive your car when you bought it? TV, no. How's the old fire hose, Chief? Not a monster truck, and we're guessing the cock ring again, but it's not the cock ring. And TV could actually fit this, but TV's another answer, and they're putting that answer as a separate answer for this one. Gold rounds. It's not gold rounds or aftermarket 6x9s. Unless you're going to put it as this, though. Not close. Stereo? Nope, not stereo. Dr. Phil's latest books? Nah, don't think I can count that. Home entertainment center? Yeah, but what in the home? It's not a home entertainment center except for just the TV. And you've already got the TV, so it wouldn't be a home entertainment center. Yeah, you got the house in the home. House number 5. But what else could you get that you might get? What else? Okay, Spirit Stalker got one. Jewelry, number 6. Jewelry number 6. And now we just need number 4. Number 4 is not a koi pond or rubbers or speakers. You could say, I guess you really couldn't say it for rubbers or speakers. I mean, not tie-dye t-shirts or toys or gas-powered vibrator or VHS player. Next question, we got to get first Peter, they got to get this first question, there's one more. A life-size silicone doll that looks like Oprah before the surgery. Ooh. That could be like art. Yeah, that could be. But I don't think that they'd count that. Not an 8-disc CD player for the car. This is not for the car. This is for the house. It's not the Wii Fit. Of course, I missed that. Of course, who doesn't miss that system? Wii Fit, oversized RCA cables. No, this isn't Family Feud, is it? It is Family Feud. It is Family Feud content, Lone Shark. That's why they're guessing all these answers. And Cyril got it. New furniture, number 4. Number 4 is new furniture. There you see. There's all the 6 answers right there. And we still got time for more. Still got more time. All right. Yes, now we can go to the next question. Okay, this is going to be nice. All right. All right, here we go. Top 5 answers to this question. Name a kind of business that always seems to be located on a street corner. What's a kind of business that always seems to be located on a street corner? Not a mini mart. You're close. You're close, but not really a mini mart though. There is another way that's called something. Not mom or cell phone. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. You got one. And Jonathan would be too. There you go, guys. A gas station. That's the number 1 answer. A gas station. Not a prostitute or a massage parlor or a baby oil kiosk. Convenience store. Okay. I'll go ahead and give you that, Cheryl. A drugstore. Number 2 is a drugstore. Drugstore. Number 2. Let's see. Hot dog cart. Nope. A restaurant. No. Head shop? Nope. Not a shoe shiner or a fast food or Heather Smoky Barbecue. Got the gas station answer. We got the drugstore. What else? Fruit stand? No. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. You got one. Espresso bar? Yep, a bar. Number 3 is a bar. Legal weed, legal weed dispensary? Nope, not that, and not illegal weed. No, no weed is considered in this question. There's no weed in this question. Neither one of these answers have. None of these. The remaining 2 do not contain weed in any source. Haircut place? Okay, nope, it's not. That's not it. A bootleg Oakley's under the ice cream cart. Ooh, sounds sounds yummy. Let me see here. Let me see here. Ne- um. Okay, let's see. Pizza joint? Nope. Flower stand for Harold's and Cheaters. A cafe? Well, we did have a bar. Not a fire department or a meth dealer. A UPS store? Nope. Not a police station. But if they had a police station on this one, it'd be useless. Variety store, tire store, content store. We did get a convenience store or a drug store, but that's the only store you're going to get in this one content. Mechanic, no. Jonathan Fraser with his cock in it. No. Not an empty bookstore or Subway. I don't think they even have these things in 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 business anymore. At least one tire, not a tire shop or a grocery store. Walgreens, where Erin buys her lumbago medicine. Well, if she hadn't got that, I would have given you a drugstore. But illegal weed, meth, that probably could have done well for a drugstore. The word, at least. All night wicker furniture store. Nope, not that. Not a donut shop either. I named my dog Roy. Oh, a business. One is a business. One's not really a business. Spirit Stalker, one is a business. One's not really a business. They just One is a business and one you just stand there all day. The, the deaf lady on my street ran over my dog, crushed the. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Timmy. That's horrible. Library? Nope. Glow in the dark putt putt? No, I had a glow in the dark. There's a glow in the dark mini golf game that we used to have, and that golf course was horrible. My kids were outside, saw it all. Oh, that had to hurt, having your kids watch their dog be crushed or run over. Maybe the place you had was fun. our glow in the dark mini game sucked. I said we had much better fun playing it outside at an actual golf store. You know that it costs $5 a person to play in the glow in the dark mini golf. It costs $5 per person, and this was back in 2013 as well. So this was a long time ago. Oh no, because she was deaf. Hints. Okay, Spirit Soccer. Your hint will be sometimes they might just stay here, or they might hold something in their hand. They might say extra, extra. Read all about it. You know, they're holding a newspaper because they own a what? I took that bowling alley or to mini golf. Bad call because we ran into my son's friend's birthday party. Blew my cover. They have indoor glow in the dark putt putt here, and it's good. Well, this was indoor, but I'm saying glow in the dark, but it was not just really much fun. Some of the holes were just were just pathetic. Okay, Cheryl and Spirit Stalker got what I was talking about. A newsstand. Number 4 is a newsstand. Newsstand. Um, number 5. Now number 5. Just got to get number 5, and now number 5 is, let's see. Um, well, like I was saying, if a police station was on a street corner, then they would have no trouble getting to this. Oh, Timmy and Eric, question is name a kind of business that always seems to be located on a street corner. Because in case this place, yeah, a bank. Bank, number 5, bank. Because in case the bank gets robbed, they'll be right there. Okay, let's see how you do with this one. All right, we got the top 4 answers to this question. Top 4. This time the question is name a sport in which men play on the same team with women. Name a sport in which men play on the same team with women. Nope, not swimming, not swimming. Okay, but we did get some answers. As bowling number 3, and Spirit Stalker volleyball, the number 1 answer. Number 1 volleyball. Oh, and Jonathan also said bowling. So Cheryl and Jonathan got number 3, and Spirit Soccer got number 1 volleyball, but not darts. Trans Bowling League? No. Let's see. Not disc golf. Dancing. Liberals? Nope, Timmy. Has nothing to do with politics. Let's see. Dancing. It's not dancing or swim team or mini golf or golf. No golf in this one. Oh, pool, as in billiards. Nope, not billiards. Oh, but there you go, Jonathan. You got one. A softball. Softball is there. Number 4 is a softball. Now you just need number 2. No, golf was already guessed, Roswell, Steve Areno. Golf was already guessed. It's not cards. This is something that men play on the same team with women. Not swimming or wrestling. But they do play that. But they do play that together, Timmy. They do. Nope, it's not. It's not hunting. I've never known of a hunting team at school. A true team. Oh, he's just saying true to my comment. Okay, true. Yeah, but there is one on here. There's one on here. One sport that you have not guessed yet that hasn't come to the top of your head. There is a team where men and I had a feeling the debate team was going to be guessed. It's not the debate team. And is Jonathan still here? Okay, Jonathan, I just farted again, just to let you know. Debate team, and of course, you know where my manners are. I told you last time. Uh, okay, you don't need the question, Peter, because Steve Areno got it. Tennis, tennis. There you go. Number two, tennis. There's the four answers in which men play on the same that men play on the same team with women: volleyball, tennis, bowling, and softball. Yep, up Dollar Bob's butt. Mm. Let's see. Oh, this is the side. That was the front side. So here's go to the back side. Okay, now we've got one more 5-answer question, and then the questions will get a little longer. All right. Some could be easy, some could be hard, but we'll see how we do. Okay. Top 5 answers to this question. Oh, this could go the wrong way so many ways. Top 5 answers. Name something that gets hard when it gets cold. Name something that gets hard when it gets cold. Not just ice, got to add another word to it. Yeah, there you go. Jonathan and Roswell got it. But got one of them. Butter. Number 5, butter. Not ice cube, another ice thing. A popsicle is sort of like one. Yeah, ice cream. Number 3 is ice cream. Ice cream, number 3. But there's some other stuff that can also get hard. So you've gotten water, ice cream, and butter. You just need 2 and 4. Not caramel, but Jello is their buttermilk actually. Jello, number 4. Now just need one, or actually, caramel could be, but not exactly. Not unless this is, not unless it's a specific, not unless it's a specific thing. I'm sure John's dong in the freezer gets cold after he keeps it in there for so long. Caramel. Okay, I'll give you that. Caramel apple. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is a candy. Candy, caramel apple, and that is a candy. So I'll give you number 2. There's the 5 things that get hard when they get cold, and how that question could have been taken wrong in so many ways. Could have gone wrong in so many ways. All right. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question. This one could be a little bit harder, so be prepared. That's right, Roswell. Yellow pudding pops. Anyway, let's see. Next question. Next question, we got the top. Okay, this is where the questions get longer. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something that people try to peep through. What is something people try to peep through? Okay, there you go, Cheryl. They try to peek through the curtains. Number 4. The door. Well, what part of the door? What part of the door? The window. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Cheryl and Spirit Stalker. The window. Number two is the window, and Jonathan says the peephole. There you go, Jonathan. Number three is the peephole. Not their hands or a seafood store window. We got the seafood. We got the seafood store window. Well, we got the store window. It's not a telescope. They try to. What else might they try to peep through? The glory hole. Well, it's a nut. It is a hole, but I don't know if they'd call it the glory hole. Christmas gift. No, they don't try to peek through for a Christmas gift or with binoculars. Not a kaleidoscope. Bathroom stall. Nope, not the bathroom stall. Foggy glasses on a hot date. Nope. Gun a gun scope. Nope, not a gun scope. This is actually number one is, obvious. Number five and six, well, I've never seen people try to do that before. A rub and tug. Nope. Hole in a women's locker room. Well, that's probably the peephole, isn't it? In the women's locker room. That's probably where the peephole is, isn't it? Yeah. Porkies. Nope, not Porkies. Yeah, with the people canned pears. Pears. No, remember something people try to peep through. Something try to peep through. They something try to peep through. So far, they've gotten window, peephole, and curtain. They just have to get number 1, 5, and 6. 1 is okay to get. 5 is really kind of hard. 6 is incredibly hard to get. Oh, and Timmy, you just got one. Keyhole, the number 1 answer. Keyhole, number 1. Now just got to get 5 and 6, the harder ones, the harder answers. Not through the car or the blinds. Bowling alley starfish. Nope. This would be this. Remember something that people try to peep through. A scope. Nope. We're done with not any scope. Not any scope. We're any something else that people might try to peep through. No, not peep through a wallet. Not down the barrel of a gun. Yeah, we got the curtains answer. We got keyhole, window, peephole, and curtain. We just got to get the last two. A viewfinder? No, not a viewfinder. Frankly, I don't think you're going to get number 6 without a hint, unless you're crazy. Oh, Jonathan's already asking hints. Okay, number 5, it's not a hallway. Number 5 would be this is something that, that people build, build in the, I mean, get put up in their yard, so no animal or kid could get out in the street. What do they build in a backyard to keep their pets and their children safe? They might build a what? Yeah, a fence. A fence, number 5. And now number 6, the one I thought you were never going to get without a hint. Number 6 is when you're looking like you're seeing a door, okay? You're seeing a door and you're just trying to find you're trying to look at that. You're trying to look at it. You're looking at it like this, Or you might be looking at it like this, and then, you might just try to see the littlest thing you can with this door. Yep, the crack in the door, number 6. Number 6 is crack in the door. Crack in the door, number 6. Crack in the door is number 6. Cheryl's crack. Oh, Peter's trying to peep through your crack, Cheryl. The crack in the door, actually. Whatever. Cheryl just brushes it off as whatever. Heather would be like, Peter? Uh, I did that once at Walmart, and there was a big dude painting the bowl in there. Oh, you did peek through the door, crack a bathroom stall. You did see that? Anyway, remember, what's in my hand on the other side of the crack? Good point. All right, next question. Next question. We're at 11%, and we're about to hit 3 hours. That's what I'm talking about. So how the questions are going to get limited here. Let's see what we've got. Well, we've got a whole lot of them. I don't know if we can get through a few more, but we'll see what we got. All right, we got the top 6 answers to this question. Name a specific food you wash before eating. What do you wash before eating? There you go, Timmy and Eric. Lettuce. Lettuce is number 2. And Spirit Stalker and Jonathan and Timmy, they all say apples. There you go. Okay, there you go, guys. Apples. Apples is the number 1 answer. Apples. We got the romaine lettuce. The grapes. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Grapes, number 4. And Jonathan, there you go, Jonathan. Carrots, number 5. Just got to get few more. Just got to get 2 more. My meat. Nope, not your meat, Peter. But okay, Jonathan got one. And Timmy too. Potatoes. Number 3, potatoes. Now you just need that last answer. Last answer is not beef or spinach or mince or cotton candy. Could be but yeah, something you wash before eating. I don't know if you'd wash cotton candy before eating. The other ones, maybe, but not cotton candy, I don't think. I'll just tell you, half these. Well, actually, I guess if I said it now, I'd spoil one part. I'll get it when you. I'll say it when you get it. It's not beets or celery though. Something you might wash before eating. Nope, not yams. Not a tomato. Not your hands. Not your hands. Remember, this is something you'd wash before eating. No, it's not John's cock or a cucumber. It's not zucchini. The Spirit Stalker got it. Strawberries. Strawberries. But I like the answer of Peter's taint. But there you go. Strawberries. All 6 of them. Yep. Half of these were fruits. Half of them were vegetables. Well, lettuce not really a vegetable, but still. But I need to turn the light back on to really see it. But yeah, yeah, apples, grapes, strawberries, and then lettuce, potatoes, carrots. Potatoes and carrots are definitely vegetables, so that's very good. Yep, next question. I said fruit right away. Yeah, but I was, well, if I had saw that, Timmy, I would have said, I mean, I should have said specifically what kind of fruit. Specifically what kind of fruit. Well, we've got a few questions left. I have a little bit of power left, so maybe we can get through one question, maybe? I don't know. Let's see how we're doing with 8% on this, with 8% left on this phone. All right, we got the top 6 answers to this question. Name a hot food you have for dinner that is just as good as it is cold and leftover. Name a food you have for dinner that is just as good, that just is as good as it's hot or cold or leftover, or hot food as good as it's cold and leftover. Chicken. All right, there you go. You guys are getting it down. Chicken. There you go, Spirit Stalker and Spirit Stalker. Chicken. The number one answer, chicken. And we're getting a lot of bunch of pizzas. Timmy said it. Spirit Stalker said it. Jonathan said it. There you go. Pizza, number 2. Number 2, pizza. And Jonathan says pasta, and Roswell says homemade spaghetti. There you go, guys. Spaghetti, number 6. Number 6. Chicken wings. Just the chicken, not the wings. It's not beef or fries. Nope, not fries. Not fries or sausage. Well, they still got answers. They still got answers, Jonathan. We're not done with this question. Not not bacon, but you're close, Tim. You're close, Timmy. You're close with bacon. It's not bacon. It's not waffles either. It's not yellow pudding pops. It's not Chinese food or rice or beans. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I think I gave a wrong one. Roswell said beef, and I said it's not beef, but actually number 5 is roast beef. Number 5 is roast beef. My mistake. So now you're just looking for 3 and 4. Roast beef is number 5. Ham? Nope, it's not ham. But you're still close. What's the other thing? Close. What's the other thing? You know, ham. If it's not ham, it must be what? Not cold cuts. Ham. Good answer. It isn't ham though. But the next best thing to ham would be what? I just farted again. Turkey. There you go. Turkey. And one more answer. One more answer. We're at 4%, so this will probably be it. One more answer. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. You got to cut it up though. It has two. It's one big word. It's one big word, but it could act like it has 2 words in it. Not pepperoni, but remember 2 words. Starts with an M. Starts with an M. 2%. So I need to see if we can get this answer in real quick. Starts with M. MEAT. It's meat. What? Uh-oh. 1%. It's gonna die on you guys. It's gonna die. I'll just have to go ahead and tell you. Number 3 is meatloaf. But until then, guys, much love, and I'll see you Friday. Until next time, everybody, peace. No, it's the phone is gonna